One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UTEP Miners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Forward to it all week. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UTEP Miners offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Nelson. Going for it all, and he hauls it in at the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Miners are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. And the Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. Got some room headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's thrown it and hurt.
Touchdown, Miners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. So UConn's offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Pocket breaking down. grabbed in the backfield. It's Horn. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Right on the money. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Finds his big tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Fareed. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Porter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Horn. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UConn! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pulls it in. It's Parker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Drills him with the stiff arm.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
got it behind the line. It's Porter. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to pass. It's McDaniel. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Might as well give it to him again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Ellis. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Steps away. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UConn.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Miners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That's reeled in. It's Porter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Got his man on the right. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, UTEP. A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UConn going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Fareed. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the run. Finds a spot in the middle. He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Husky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
To the air, it's Nelson. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UConn offense goes back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Motion from the wideout. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Fareed. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Defense.
Wait. Grabbing and tugging there, the offense will take advantage of the penalty. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Finds his man. It's Horn. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's McDaniel. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. UConn will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Power football with the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's going to run it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Burrell. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Working that left side now. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off inside the 40. And a nice pickup on the line, and gets down to avoid contact. The Miners will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. Quickly complete. Touchdown Miners! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UConn going back to work on offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Catch in the middle, it's Horn. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll throw on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Miners will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The UConn offense goes back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Got him downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Horn. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. They take the lead with the 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Under fire. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Miners have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Card in the backfield. It's Burrell. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Give to the running back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Gets it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
UConn going back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The UConn offense goes back to work. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. It's McDaniel. That's caught. It's Horn. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. It's a running room, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball. Count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UConn going back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Fareed. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me...
Touchdown, UConn! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. He'll bow it down. Good, solid tackle. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Nelson. They're working that left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the returner goes down. The UConn offense goes back to work. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Makes his man miss. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Shakes off the defender. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's McDaniel. Here's a heat. using the quick game. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gonna look downfield again. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. It back to the 6-yard line after making the interception. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Rushes on him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Miners are flying down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. With jet sweep pass. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also get...
Throws toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down.